What's good with you? Look, I hope your day's been going good. Hope all is well. Hope you've been taking care of yourself. Tribe, how you been? Before I get into this topic at hand, what I'm gonna speak on, look, if you come across this video, we are alike. You resonate. If you feel anything in this video, the energy, you are of my tribe. I am of you, you are of me. We are one, we are I. So, don't have any sort of holdback of communication if you want to speak with me. Talk. I reply. Okay, I'm not a mute. I don't like the internet. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the greatest person to keep up, you know what I'm saying, with speaking on the internet. But when it comes to my tribe, damn near, I want to communicate with y'all. I want to find a way where we can be able to be, you know what I'm saying, where we can have contact with one another in some sort of way, shape, some way, shape, or fashion. Have some sort of means of, I'm just saying, being able to keep up with one another, like maybe a Discord. I don't know how to set that up, so it's something I'm gonna look into doing, so, because I just want to be able to connect with y'all, like y'all only. These videos are not for, individuals who are not of a like to me. You know what I'm saying? If you can't even grasp to hold your awareness, being that you are awareness, if you can't even grasp to have it still long enough to hear a message, you know what I'm saying? We don't have nothing in common. If your attention span is shot, we don't have nothing in common. Look, I don't, don't show me any sympathy. You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know what I'm saying? If you come across a video, you come across this and it doesn't resonate with you, just click off of it. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. It's not gonna hurt yours. Don't do yourself any sort of, don't go outside yourself to do anything for me. You know what I'm saying? The intent, if I'm already in mind for you to do it, you're gonna do it because I am you and you are me. Don't force anything. Believe me, I'm gonna be okay. Speak if you are my tribe. Let me know that you in here. You hear me? Let me know you fucking in here, because I'm gonna let you know. Alright? So look, basically got that out the way. I was just, just putting that out there. Simply just to, let you know it's safe. You're safe here. If you are my tribe, you don't have to hold yourself back. You don't have to feel, let your pride go, let your ego go. You probably been watching my videos for a minute and you haven't commented shit. You just been watching. Why are you watching me and you don't comment? How do I know you're there? You know what I mean? And for the ones that have been here watching these videos, have been keeping up with my journey and my messages and being here and speaking with you, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you because you stayed for a reason. You stayed because the energy of me stayed to watch. Just like if I was watching you, the energy of you within me stays to watch you. Stop, you know what I'm saying, just watching somebody that you resonate with. Stop watching somebody you resonate with and not letting them know that you're there. What the fuck is the point of that? That's like you sitting in the audience to your favorite band, and you know what I'm saying, they asking, can we have all our, all the energies that support us here, can we have them stand up so we can see them? And you the one that's just sitting down, knowing that you love this band, knowing that, you know what I'm saying, you support them, knowing that you feel yourself within that band. You fucking are literally, you know what I'm saying, sitting down when they needing to see you. You know what I mean? And that's the topic that I'm moving into, is empathy. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck, Empathy has got to be there. We are social sovereign beings. Keyword social. We have to socialize. We have to fucking socialize, bro. You hear me? We have to be sovereign. We have to literally, you know what I'm saying, find to come across one another. Find to come across one another, bro. We have to speak. This is why you were born with the fucking tongue. This is why they got the fucking, you know what I'm saying, why they got people. You know what I mean? Because of the simple fact they don't want them to speak. Let me tell you, you know what I'm saying? We must protect that. We must protect the word of mouth. We must protect each other with that. Those that are pure and positive. Fuck the negative forces. They going down with the ship, just like all of these motherfuckers in Lucifer's realm. But answer me this. How much further are you going to go and not letting yourself be known? Not letting yourself be seen by those that want to see you? How long are you going to move how long are you going to move like a cold, heartless, you know what I'm saying, hard ass fucking robot? You know, robots have no emotions, which is why they want us all to be there. This is why they want the fucking empathy to be gone. They want that shit to be destroyed. They don't want you to operate with feelings. They don't want you to rectify with your own emotions. They want to strip that shit from you. They want to take that motherfucker away and they want to strip it from you. And get nice and tight. Get nice and, you know, tight and cozy with this topic. It's going to be a nice one. You know what I'm saying? I got some music playing in this video. Coming to like set the vibe. I'm a vibe. So if you're anything like me, you're going to vibe with the video. And it's like they want to strip that away from you. Your energy. They want to strip that energy of your emotions away from you. They don't want you to be somebody that connects, opens up. How the fuck are you open when you're not, you know what I'm saying, you're not moving to, you know what I'm saying, you're not moving into that accessibility to connect. You're not. It's almost as though you're holding yourself back with just reaching out to somebody that is of a like you. I know you're here. Believe me. Being if it's just one of you, two of you, three of you, four of you, five of you, you're here. But I won't know you here until you speak, until I can feel your presence, until I can feel that the emotional energy of yourself is out in the open for me to see. And anybody who comes across this video and advice to them when they're connecting with their tribe and connecting with other like-minded individuals like themselves, how will you be able to fucking make a connection, be whole with another, if the empathy is shot, if it's shot, if it's literally taken out of context? Empathy derives around feeling, emotion, the social sovereign connection. How can you make that if you do not rectify with it? And this is coming from somebody, myself. I am not like, that was my issue before. sleep. And even when I woke up, was I love my peace. Don't get it twisted. I love being a loner. I've been that all throughout my existence here thus far. And still a loner. And still love it. But one thing about me is I act like I don't want to be around others. When I really don't like being around others in a huge crowd. But I'm not a person. I'm not a being, excuse me. Person, being, whatever you want to call it. But I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not that individual who's against it either. You know what I'm saying? I had moments when I was asleep in this, being when I was before my awakening, like it'd be moments where, I could be somebody that when I'm feeling to be out, I want to be out. I want to go and do something with somebody. But then I'd be moments where, I'll crawl back and turtle up and be somebody, be like, I want to fall back. I don't want to hang out with everybody. Especially if it was something like it was the weekend and Friday, how everybody be out. I was that individual who, my weekends was always set. I was always set to be somebody who had plans for themselves. I was that person who ate at the restaurant by themselves, and motherfuckers used to look at me like, I used to get stares for just sitting down at a table eating. I was just that indulged in my love for myself. But being that I was that same individual doing that, I also was not against those looking at me. I wasn't against them. They were looking at me because they thought I was weird for doing it. I did it anyway because I don't give a fuck. My sign don't let me give a fuck. If you know what I'm saying, guess my sign. But the fact is that I did it. And with that, I didn't, no shade to them or anything for looking at me that way. But it was like being that I could turn around and in that same instance be like, this would be nice if I had somebody sitting down with me. And I just, I literally liked it my space, but I wasn't against, points being where my space, I didn't, I wanted to come up out of my space and go chill, be out with somebody. If somebody hit me up, being my brother, for instance, I would go hang out with him a lot. And then there'd be points where I turn around and be like, I don't want to hang out with him no. I'd be quick to snatch back that turtling and go right into it. Be like, I don't want to hang out with him. And just be doing me. Because I thought that was more fair to myself. But knowing that, that's how we kind of frictionalize the empathy. Because you can be an individual who's then, at one point, you can be in criterally, and then you can be out, you know what I'm saying? I should say, not criterally, but momentarily, excuse me. You could be in momentarily, and then snatch right out of it, and not even think to do it again. Being that example. Just like, you know what I'm saying? You can be, like I said with the band, you can be at the concert. You could have showed up. You showed up. You was all invested in. Then the moment they say, stand up, we want to see you. Somehow you didn't want to do that. You didn't want to be like, I don't want to stand up for them to see me. They know I'm here. I love, you know what I'm saying? It's my favorite band. And, you know what I'm saying? They always get my energy right. And, you know what I'm saying? Always keeps me positive. And they be like, just stand up. And you're not pushing to stand up. You're just moving back to just say, I'm not feeling that. I'm not connected with that. And that's exactly how that can be when you lose, you know what I'm saying, that full connection. When you move out of it, you saying that you don't want to just, you know what I'm saying, you're not looking to, make room for others. And this has nothing to do with making room for everybody. I'm talking about for ones that are alike to you. Ones that are literally, you know what I'm saying, out for your best interest. You have to grasp this and understand and stand on top. It's a chain of command. If I reach out to you, that's going to have you then further reach out to me. Then it's going to have the chain of command to then have us reach out to others. And then that's going to create that chain of command to keep it going forward. The only reason why we're locked like we are to not reach out to one another, to not speak to one another, is because individuals have an ego. And I keep saying this, and I'm gonna fucking keep on saying it because it's getting on my fucking nerves how certain people will not kill that motherfucker or put it in check. And you know what I'm saying? The fact of that being just, you know what I'm saying? You literally, you know what I'm saying? You can't be able, like we as beings, that's the hardest thing for anybody to want to do is be vulnerable, okay? Nobody wants to be vulnerable. And I said this before, nobody likes to be vulnerable. Nobody likes to be the being to put themselves out there and not have their energy and their openness be reciprocated back. Like before, like I said, it's the chain of command. If you make that step first to literally put yourself out there, and being that if you do that, but instead of somebody not recognizing you, they recognize you. You didn't just create a chain of reaction. You just created a chain reaction, excuse me, that's going to link then that next individual doing the same thing. But when it comes to you doing it and then nobody recognizes you for doing it, you literally close up your openness. Now you're closed because this individual stayed closed, that individual stayed closed, and they all didn't want to be vulnerable enough to see that, this person's being open with me. Let me be open back with him. Knowing that they were scared, they feared that rejection. We all had that shit. It played a huge role on us in school. It plays a huge role today. Motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? You got, you know what I'm saying? You got guys out here that are, sleep gods. You got them, getting upset at a goddess just for telling them that they don't want to deal with them. Just for telling them that you ain't my type. Oh, fuck you, bitch. I don't care about, fuck your ass, bitch. All this other low vibrational shit. Man, fuck that hoe, man. Fuck that hoe. And get in his feelings. Now that guy, he probably ain't even thinking about shooting his next shot. He looking at it. He looking at the next female like, man, she just like the last one. She gonna dog a nigga. She ain't gonna fucking talk to me. Man, fuck these bitches, man. Now he closed. Because she simply just didn't find him. She didn't find him to be her type. And that closed him up. Because she wasn't open. Because he opened himself up, but she wasn't. Being that plays a huge role to closing us up as well, having a standard, having a type. This is why so many men, move over to, changing, like fucking on dudes because they like, shit, no woman gonna fucking want to date me. You know what I'm saying? And lately I've been getting a hard on looking at men, falling for men, saying weirdo ass shit, being promiscuous as fuck. All because women, they want to date the same fucking build. They want to date the same build a nigga ass, head ass, dude that comes with the same motherfucking character build. Because our goddesses are being attacked full-fledged. They don't want them to be the divine queens back in their seats. Because they know what will happen. This planet will they be turned on its head real quick. You think that God's coming back into their nature, coming back into who they truly were, would, set ablaze. Laid every goddess here. Laid every queen here. Melanated, to be matter of fact. Laid all of them remember who the fuck they were at this very moment right now. This planet will fucking turn in a major way, bro. in a major way for the good. It will turn. Because when I tell you there is nothing like a woman scorn, and if these melanated queens, were to really pay, if they were really to move back into who they truly were, all of them, and see how y'all been hoodwinked, bamboozled. You know that phrase from the movie? Hoodwinked, bamboozled. You have been set astray. Catastrophic. You know what I'm saying? You have been literally played like a fiddle. You have. And queens, if they knew that, all of them knew that this whole thing has been, against y'all from day one. This bitch will go and all this. Lucifer he'll go up in flames, man. His flames the flames he'll go up in be hotter than his flames. I'm talking about blue ivory flames, not red, blue. Lotus shit. But this is what I mean by how they literally, you know what I'm saying? Empathy is shot. It's so closed up on the planet. At one point when we were awake, melanated gods and goddesses, we had the most respect for one another. And this is how I feel internally to see that where I stand, I have nothing but respect for all my gods, for every goddess on this planet, especially goddesses. I respect y'all to the fucking fullest, man, because I love the Black Queen. I love her. I love the melanated queen. I cherish her, bro. There's no such thing as a simp. You know who created that bullshit? I'm gonna tell you who created it. That is another separation. More separation. To call a god a simp because he loves his goddess in a way where he, you know what I'm saying, he cherishes her. See, that was me. Now for me, I was that individual, if I was in a relationship, I was the person moving on all accords for my woman. Not making her lift a finger, doing damn near everything. Even when I was asleep, just doing damn near everything. But I know that it's a partnership. It's the equalness, it's the respect that she has for you and you have for her. Nobody stands on top of nobody's shoulders. Nobody stands underneath nobody. You're always on the side of each other. Respect is big between the two. I can say that she's the goddess. She's the mother of me. She's the, she's everything to this planet. She's the matriarch. She's the, she's the creator of all. But at the end of the day, you made me. If you didn't want me to be here, you should have never made me. But I'm here. I'm not going to say you ain't finna disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? That's just like when we are kids, being boys, we're told to respect women. We're told to respect your auntie, respect your mother, respect your grandma. You're told this shit. You're told all of this. Even though the indoctrination was poisonous, because it pulled us all the way into adulthood when we had to just let anybody talk to us any kind of way, and we had to just respect that shit. Hell no, that's not respect. If somebody just damn near saying whatever the fuck they saying to you, and you just biting your tongue, that's not respect. That's not what a god does. A god won't bite his tongue. But a god is not gonna lift a finger to the goddess. You're not gonna lift a finger. You're not gonna, promote violence. You're not gonna do that. That's not what she created you to do. Not to her anyway. If you're gonna violent, if you're gonna get raw, if you're gonna get crazy, it's gonna be outside of what you're supposed to lead upon protecting, against the goddess. But if she fucking looks at you as like, okay, you don't need my protection no more. You don't need me no more. You don't need me to lead. You don't need me to provide. You know what I'm saying? You created me, knowing that you have all them capabilities to do it yourself. But you say, I have other means to 10. I have to be the creator of all. I can't just be creating all and then moving into, you know what I'm saying, doing this and doing that, tackling so much. So I need a man. I need a man that can conquer. I need somebody that can literally, you know what I'm saying, take care of what I create and, you know, move to protect it, move to build on it. While I go off over here and provide more, create more, serve life more. You know what I'm saying? And that's respectable. Because the hardest thing that any woman on this planet has within that device is giving birth. We as men don't know that excruciating pain. The most pain you probably endure from that shit is you taking a dog ass shit. And that shit just, that motherfucker will not come out. Feel like you finna have a heart attack on the fucking toilet. And I know that's like, you can't, but I'm just saying, like, that's like the most excruciating pain you probably feel as a man. This is why I don't ever get why you would ever want to stick something up your ass. Why the fuck you would ever want to stick something up your ass? It don't make any sense to me. That shit is not, it's painful as fuck. Just to have, you know what I'm saying, when you taking them, I'm talking about them dog dookie ass shits. Motherfuckers clump like fists, nigga. And you fucking shitting. That shit hurts. Nothing's supposed to be up there. You already know how I feel about that, you know what I'm saying? All of that shit. But that's like the God goddess. Nothing is as painful as pregnancy. Nothing is as painful as that. So being that, you know what I'm saying, respecting the God goddess, knowing that you made me, okay, I'm gonna carry out everything that you made me to do. But one thing I'm not gonna do while I'm here, because you gave me life to actually, you know what I'm saying, you gave me the life, you didn't create the vessel to have the energy of life backed into it, to then, you know, have a mind of its own to speak, to do, and react. You did that. So being that you did that, I have a means to, you know what I'm saying, you know, protect, you know, protect my design away from, you know what I'm saying, you if serving out to be, you know what I'm saying, the guy you make me to be, if there's a you know, if there's something that stands in the way, even being yourself, you know, that break away from it. It's not gonna bring nothing but conflict. Because I keep saying, what's a God to a God? There is no mere right of back and forth. Where's that gonna get us? We just gonna end up fucking shit up. Chaos. And it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It fucks shit up. You will not be able to, you know what I'm saying, bear that. Get away from it. Just, you know what I'm saying, take all your omnipotentness and go off and do what you were created to do as a man anyway. Which is provide, you know what I'm saying, secure, and conquer. And so much more. Believe me, the God has made you for a reason. Made us for a reason. These designs made it for a reason. It's easy for us to go take charge. So most women, they'll come to realize when they see that respect is gotta be there. You already are mother. You're already the design. You're already the maker to this design. So why would I be somebody to literally, you know, go out my way to disrespect you or do anything against you? But it's gotta be that equal seeing. You gotta have that empathy to see. You have to have that empathy to see. Which is why, like I said, most women, I really appreciate y'all. I love y'all. All the goddesses in the world. Even the ones that sleep, that's just moving like, you know what I'm saying, moving like plastic Barbies. And it's even fucked up when you as a god and you come across a goddess, a goddess who sleep, and she don't even know she is a powerful goddess. You know what I'm saying? You know, maker of all, creator of all. And she's moving like a Bratz doll. You know what I'm saying? She's moving like she got a battery in her back and just somebody's remote controlling her ass. Knowing that there's a split, and that we as beings, we as melanated beings that's vibrating high and the lower vibrations, you know what I'm saying? We have to look, the goddesses, we be like, we don't want to deal with them. They too low vibrational. Knowing that right there is supposed to be set free. Every man should be working hard to like literally like empower and uplift the goddess like as much as possible. They need to come back online immediately. Because how many, like, just think about it. How many gods to goddesses right now do you think it is? It's not a lot. There are so many lost females right now still. And being that, coming across somebody that you resonate with, no matter who puts a message out, you need to move into communicating. Move into seeing that, you know what I'm saying? Okay, this is somebody that is speaking some real shit. Getting rid of seeing that, letting that shit go to, oh, he's not, like, that ain't my standard or my type. I don't like the way he look. We're not here for looks. It's important that you know who the fuck you are. And that's another thing drives me up the wall, is that there are so many overlooked gods just because of this, that they had no control of when they acquired this vessel. That's the soul behind it. Their intent can be as good as fuck. I'm talking about they show up when you need them to show up. I'm talking about like this is just from others that know them. They are loyal to show up when you need them to show up. They always showing out. They giving amounts of love. They uplifting. They are very powerful with, you know what I'm saying, healful vibrational energy give off. And there are females, goddesses, that will still be so closed. And this individual can be somebody open as fuck coming up to just have a conversation, and they won't have one. They won't. And it's because people are still moving pre-K through 12 mindsets. They still got pre-K through 12 mindsets. Because I'm going to say it until, you know what I'm saying, I won't say it no more, which is never. But a whole lot of what's, you know, a whole lot of what we picked up on as, you know, that we still inquire to be picked, you know, move off of, is what we picked up on in school. Just think about it. Most of our existence through K through 12 was us damn near in school. You got what? We all got put in school damn what? When we was like, I don't know when you got put in school. I got put in school like when I was, I think about 4 or 5. And been in that shit. I was in that shit, you know what I'm saying, from K through 12. Some people had to even get motherfuckers failed. Had to go back again. Then they had to do another being. They had to serve 2 grades out 2 years in a row. Some people they didn't even do 12 years. They did 13. Some did 14. Some did 15. Man-made years. And being that when you was in there, all you saw was, all we got was, you know, we all endured to deal with that every day going in there. That's all we knew. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get to pick up on our own. We didn't get to pick up on, you know what I'm saying, having actual empathy. They destroyed that in school. People got teased, bullied. Separation was at an all-time high. Popular kids, lames, you know what I'm saying? The neutrals. Judging was immensely high. Motherfuckers judged heavily. You don't think the school system, you don't think that their shit played into that? It played into it immensely. It destroyed us growing up because a lot of us still operate to that inner child. We all do, actually. This is why shadow work is important, like I always say, because you have to know that your inner child never went nowhere. They just suppressed it. They snatched it the moment they put us in school. When we came here, we was the happiest kids in the world. You'll walk up to a stranger, you'll walk up to a kid at the playground, empathy right there. You'll walk up to a kid at the playground and play with their blocks. Wouldn't even know who the fuck they were. You didn't care. You just saw another kid. You'll go be on the same play. You'll be on the same play. You'll be on the same play skate with this little kid, going down the slide with him, bumping into him, talking to him and shit. What happens when you got a little older? You go back to that play skate. Oh shit, man, there's a couple people over there. I ain't finna go over there. No, I'm gonna wait till they get done. I want to slide to myself. Nah, shit, I don't know them. But, oh, he about to sit next to me? Shit, let me get up. Am I lying? I think not. Shit was shot, bro. They snatched that shit away from us. Inner child's screaming like a motherfucker right now. You can't even sit on the same bench next to somebody without you feeling like, damn, this person too close to me. You have no empathy at all. It's shot. You look at everybody, every human being as being somebody like, I can't be vulnerable with this person. I can't talk to them, have a conversation with them. They ain't in my circle. They ain't in my circle. Not your square. They ain't in my circle of communication. I can't talk to them. They ain't somebody I kick it with on the regular. I can't talk to them. Knowing that you'll look at motherfuckers online all the time. Fake ass time. People that you really genuinely, you know what I'm saying, you watch videos on the regular, knowing that these videos you watch be amusing ass videos. They bring you laughter. They bring you some sort of clarity. You revisit these videos, but you will never say nothing. This is where I'm at, breaking that. That's a curse, bro. Because you have to break all forms of curses here. You don't think that your family members did the same thing? They did the same shit, and it brought it on your ass. It brought it. If you made it all the way through this video, I want to see if you're going to do that. If you're going to say something. Or you're going to just continue to watch. And then you can do that as well. Because we are tribe here. And we real to say what's on our mind. And hold nothing back. Throat chakra open. One thing I'm never going to do to you is judge you. I'm never going to judge you when you are your own judge. I'm just going to always attack the bigger picture. Whatever you're doing is what you're doing. But light always has to shine on, you know what I'm saying, where darkness is. Just that being said. But you have there's no reason at all to literally be an individual to fucking like kick back and be quiet. When you know you want, when you resonate with an individual so much, you need to say something to them. Let them know they're there. Let me know you there. Because one thing about me is I don't beg for shit. I don't go outside myself for nothing. But I'm open as fuck right now. There's no sort of vulnerability on me like anymore. Even at this moment right now. Because this is, like I was saying, this is a part of, you know what I'm saying? This is a part of increasing your awareness even more. Increasing the present. Being in the present to know that we are social sovereign beings, man. We have to get to this point to eliminate those curses. Eliminate, you know what I'm saying, the simple fact of how we don't express ourselves with one another. Because we always put blocks. We always put like a line that we don't go past. That, you know what I'm saying, if it's just the fact that, well, you know, I literally am you know what I'm saying, he don't know I'm here, but, you know what I'm saying, I see his videos. And this is something that I do myself. I do this myself. I show up to be like, I'm here. But the thing is that I look at a person's intent always, like I said. If you're pushing for me to communicate with you, that's like you're forcing somebody to open themselves up and not them doing it willingly. Like, you'll never hear me ever say to you, you know, in the comment sections, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, like this video, comment. You'll never hear me say that bullshit. Because now I'm forcing you to come out of I'm forcing you to open up to me. Knowing that it's not easy to be vulnerable. I grasp that. Because if you're vulnerable and you do it and then you don't receive nothing, I can get you to close up immensely, and then where you never want to open up again. No matter what app I'm on, where I'm spilling this truth, I will never get you to come out of yourself. You will have to do that because you will have me in mind, being tribe. Just like if I speak to talk to you, I have you in mind because I am you. We're only going to really, truly be open enough to resonate with those that are alike to us, to who is you and you are them. That's where empathy will lie to be supreme. You won't even feel the need to close up because you will see this person's intent. But how will your intent, you know what I'm saying, not be seen if you literally don't show up to let this person, you know what I'm saying, see you? And that's not me. I don't want you to have to force yourself to do anything that you don't want to have to do. Because if you're being forced to do it, you didn't want to do it in the first place. You should never do anything that you don't want to do just because somebody's asking you to do it. You should always check to see that, that's strange. Why is this person forcing me to do so, just do, why are they forcing this? Why are they just not letting it happen naturally? But if you see me and you know you want to say something, and you know I'm not going to, I'm not going to leave you on standby. I might not get right away to it, but you're literally not in any sort of vulnerability because, you chose to speak to someone who is you and you are them. Meaning there's no one here, going to feel to need to close up or feel as though, there's no sense of ego here. Nobody's pride is getting shot. Nobody's ego is getting stroked. None of that bullshit. But that's what's gonna keep holding us back. These blockages. That's what's gonna keep us fucked up, is these blockages. And I'm saying it now. I can hope one day on this planet, as it's rising in frequency and energy and vibration, that the empathy will come back in all human beings. And then some won't even be able to come back online, because all of those that got, that shit is done. Their shit is operating on. Their shit is being operated like an actual robot. Being that a robot has no feelings, but it operates to still think it does. But human beings that are still here fighting against these motherfuckers that want to steal their energy, steal their soul, melanated beings, they want to steal, they want to process what we hold within and watch it closely. The empathy must come back within all of us. It must come back online. And it will, but it's going to take fake ass time. It's going to take that period and that moment to where when we are all awakened and strong enough, remember who the fuck we are, that shit will be there. It will be there. Love will be there. Support will be there. Seeing one another will be there. And I see small traces of it here and there, but it's not as strong as it should be. But yeah, look. That's about the end of this video. It's long as shit, but it was needed to be said. Very, very powerful advisory message right now coming in. And if you see this and you felt anything in this, which I hope you did, you grasp where I'm coming from, and you take this within on your journey and let it resonate, let it sit. All right? I want you to also keep taking care of yourself, because you are everything and everything is you. Keep staying authentically you, because there's nobody else like you. All right? I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.